Hey guys, it's time to put the best of Galaxy A series up against the best of Samsung Galaxy S series. We have the Galaxy A80 up against the Samsung Galaxy S10 Plus. The A80 has a beautiful bezel-less display thanks to its unique but complicated rotatory camera setup. It's one of the world's first phone to have Qualcomm Snapdragon 730G chipset, which is a very good chip as far as the daily performance is concerned. But I want to see how well it's going to perform in a speed test up against the flagship Samsung Galaxy S10 Plus. So as always, we'll kick things off from a boot up comparison. Here we go. And let's see which one is going to be faster. Snapdragon 730G up against the Exynos 9820 on the S10 Plus. And of course, both are running Android 9.0 Pie. One UI system, very similar stuff. Samsung logo and okay. The Galaxy S10 Plus boots up quicker compared to the Samsung Galaxy A80. So both phones are looking really beautiful. Of course, the Galaxy A80 is currently the bezel-less phone from Samsung. If you talk about the total bezel-less, no hole, no notch. You get the proper full screen experience. Now before I begin, let's play a quick game of the fingerprint scanner speed on both phones. So of course, S10 Plus is the better one. It has the 3D fingerprint scanner, optical on the Galaxy A80. Here we go. And oops, the S10 Plus obviously works like a charm. A80, it is slow. It is definitely not as consistent as the S10 Plus. So I really need Samsung to, update the speed and consistency of this fingerprint scanner, at least as quick as the Galaxy S10 Plus. But let's get down to the business, which is the speed test. So as always, we're gonna start off with the basic stuff first. Going with phone dialer, and you can see that is about the same on both phones. Next up, we have settings, and that also seems very similar on both phones. Again, you guys are the judge here. Moving on to some third-party app action, starting with Reddit, and that is quicker on the Galaxy S10 Plus. If we scroll around, you can see both phones are now stable. Feel pretty smooth once everything is loaded up, so no difference there in the scrolling speed. SoundCloud. And this time felt a little bit quicker on the Galaxy A80. Could be a draw. Both were super fast there. Subway Surfers. We have this brand new version, and the S10 Plus is done, whereas the A80 is still taking some time. And now it's done as well. Netflix. Seems like Galaxy A80 faster. Plant vs. Zombies 2. We have this new addition to our speed test, and seems like the S10 Plus has taken the lead here, slightly quicker there. A80 right behind, and S10 Plus is done with the loading time. Oh, that actually finished about the same on both phones. Quora. And that's about the same. Again, scrolling looks pretty smooth, both phones. Moving on to Riptide GP, another game we have, and seems like the Galaxy A80 is definitely quicker there. Play Store, and felt a little bit quicker on the S10 Plus. Again, really quick performance. Spotify, faster on the S10 Plus. Smash Hit, another game. And that is about the same on both phones. So far, Galaxy A80 is performing very decent for its 730G new mid-range chipset, I would say. Next on the list is YouTube, my favorite application. And that is quicker on the S10 Plus, a little bit quicker. Again, different feeds on both devices. Instagram. And definitely a bit quicker on the Galaxy S10 Plus. Both devices have really smooth scrolling speed, no issue whatsoever. Loading up my profile, that got loaded up at the same time. Pretty much no difference there. Let's open up the camera on both phones. Okay. So this is the thing with the Galaxy A80 is that... Oh, is it actually stuck? Let's go back. Okay, so it's not stuck. So the thing with the Galaxy A80 is that you cannot launch this front camera while lying on the table. So that's a big disadvantage. I mean, if you're going to take photos from the front camera while the phone is lying flat on the table, it's not gonna work. It's annoying because I've never actually used a phone like this before, so a lot of time my phone is on the table and my Instagram is in front camera mode, so I end up having this problem. So in order to test this out, I'm gonna hold the phone up. So let's go. Boom. And you can see the S10 Plus is just way too quick. And honestly, this is like the slowest phone when it comes to Insta camera launch. I mean, for valid reasons. I mean, this one has to not only launch the camera, launch the rising setup mechanism, but also rotate the freaking camera. So yeah, definitely S10 is faster there. And last but not the least, I'm going to launch the actual camera application. And that is a little bit quicker on the Galaxy A80. Now let's go ahead and do a quick browsing comparison. So I'm using the default browsers on both phones. Here we go with wwe.com, and let's see which one is going to be quicker. I think the Galaxy S10 Plus is a tiny bit quicker. Again, very less difference, I would say. If I take a look at the scrolling, it feels really smooth on both phones. No issue whatsoever. Moving on to apple.com, and that is a draw, I guess. Yes, it is a draw. Both phones were about the same. And with Snapdragon 730 chip, we have 8 gigs of RAM on the Samsung Galaxy A80 along with the S10 Plus. So it should be able to perform really good RAM management wise. Settings, still there. Reddit, SoundCloud, Subway Surfers, and still there on both phones. Netflix, Plant vs. Zombies, still there. Quora, Riptide GP, and that got refreshed on both phones, so I guess that's interesting. Just gonna go back and launch Play Store, that is still there. Spotify, Smash Hit, YouTube, Instagram, and we are back to the browsers. So all in all, guys, I have to say the Galaxy A80 is a pretty good contender. We only had one refresh on both phones. I think that is something related to the Riptide GP application, because every time I include it in the speed test, it always gets refreshed, so I'm not going to use that again. But I think both phones have perfect RAM management as well as really good performance. S10 Plus, of course, it is a flagship phone, $1,000, $650 for the A80, but you can see the difference. I mean, it came really close to the S10 Plus performance. Snapdragon 730G is going to be a really good chip, and I would like to see this processor in more phones with 8 gigs of RAM. It's a perfect combo. Let me know if you guys want to see another speed test. If you guys want to see a comparison against the iPhone or Galaxy A70, let me know, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.